in problem number 11, 12 and 13, what we have to do is we have to insert geometric means between any two given numbers. So what we actually have to do is, suppose we have two numbers, say A and B, okay, and we are asked to insert n geometric means, okay. Between A and B. So what we are asked to do is we have to insert n numbers between A and B, so that all the sequence including those n numbers form a geometric progression. So let us say that we are inserting some number with common ratio r, okay. Let us say that, let's say common ratio is r. So what would be the second term in that case? The second term in that case would be AR, and this is going to be the first geometric mean between A and B, okay. Then AR square is going to be the second geometric mean between A and B, and similarly if we go all the way, you will have AR n, which is n geometric means between A and B. So what will be the value of B? The value of B would be equal to AR to the power n times R, or B is equal to AR to the power n plus 1. So suppose we have to insert n geometric means between A and B. What is the value of R going to be? R is going to be B by A, this thing raised to the power 1 by n plus 1, and once we know the R, we can actually calculate the entire geometric sequence. So with this knowledge that R is equal to B by A to the power 1 by n plus 1, we can proceed to solve problem number 11, 12 and 13. So let us look at problem number 11 first. We have to insert three geometric means between 2 1 by 4. 2 1 by 4 is actually 9 by 4 and 4 by 9. So A is equal to 9 by 4, B is equal to 4 by 9, n is equal to 3. So we can use this formula, R is equal to B by A to the power 1 by n over 1 to find the common ratio. This will be 9 by 4 divided by 4 by 9 means, sorry, we have to do B by A, right. So B by A is 4 by 9 divided by 9 by 4 means multiplied by 4 by 9. This thing to the power 1 by n plus 1. So 1 by 3 plus 1 is 4, and this is R is equal to 16 by 81 to the power 1 by 4. This we can write as 2 by 3 to the power 4, right, because 16 by 81 is actually 2 by 3 to the power 4 times 1 by 4, and you get R is equal to 2 by 3. So once we know the R, we can find the three geometric means. So first term is 9 by 4, the second term is going to be 9 by 4 times 2 by 3. So this is going to be equal to 3 by 2, The next term is going to be 3 by 2 times 2 by 3, which is 1. Then 1 times 2 by 3, and if you multiply this by 2 by 3, you should get b, which is 4 by 9, right? So 3 geometric means when you insert it are these three numbers: 3 by 2, 1 and 2 by 3. So let us now look at problem number 12. In problem number 12, we know that A is going to be 32 by 9, which is 9 3 by 5, and B is going to be 81 by 2, which is 41 by 2. What is R going to be? So we have to do B by A, which is 81 by 2 divided by 32 by 9. So 81 by 2 multiplied by 9 by 32. So this becomes 81 times 9 and 32 times 2. This thing to the power 1 by, what is n? N is going to be 5 geometric means, right? So we know that n is equal to 5. So 1 by n plus 1 is 1 by 6. Now we know that this is going to be 81 is 3 to the power 4 plus 3 to the power 6. So this is 3 by 2. Okay, you can do this. It is the numerator is 3 to the power 6, the denominator is 2 to the power 6. So what you will end up having is R is going to be 3 by 2. So now for finding the 5 geometric means, all we have to do is, first term is 32 by 9. Now we multiply this by 3 by 2, right? So if you multiply this 3 by 2, you get 16 by 3, and then you multiply this 3 by 2, so you get 8, and then you multiply this 3 by 2, so you get 24 by 2, and then you multiply this 3 by 2, so you get 24 times 12 times 3 is 48. This is actually equal to 12, right? 24 by 2 can be written as 12. 12 times 3 by 2 is actually equal to 18, and 18 times 3 by 2 is equal to 27, and 27 times 3 by 2 is going to be 81 by 2. So these 5 numbers here are our 5 geometric means. Okay, so now let us look at problem number 13. We have to insert 6 geometric means. So n is equal to 6 actually. Okay, so now we have to insert 6 geometric means between 14 and minus 7 by 64. So A is equal to 14, B is equal to minus 7 by 64, and n is equal to 6. So R is going to be minus 7 by 64 divided by 14, so is multiplied by 1 by 14, to the power 1 by n plus 1, so to the power 1 by 7, and this is going to be minus 7 times 2, so this is minus 1 by 128, to the power 1 by 7, and this is going to be equal to minus half, because 128 is 2 to the power 7. Alright, so now you have the common ratio, and for getting the 6 geometric means, all you have to do is just multiply the first term. So our geometric sequence is going to be first term, which is 14, and then I multiply this by minus half. If I multiply this by minus half, I get minus 7, and then I multiply by minus half again, so this becomes 7 by 2, then I multiply by minus half again, and I get minus 7 by 4, and then I multiply by minus half again, so this becomes 7 by 8, minus half again, minus 7 by 16, then 7 by 32, and finally you have minus 7 by 64. So these numbers, these 6 numbers are your 6 geometric means. Okay, and we are done.